Is it your contention that if you were to change the workplace, then kind of from the bottom up, that would create a perfectly democratic state?
No, nothing's perfect. It would help. I think you would create, if workers every day went to a workplace where they were in charge, where it was one person, one vote, what we produce here, how we produce it, where the production occurs, and what we do with the profits our labor produces, they would not then accept in their communities a hierarchical top-down. The appetite for that would have been removed. The experience of being an employer, not just being a drone at the workplace, not only doing what you're told, but being one of those who tells what's to be done because you're part of the group and your voice is equal to everybody else's. They're going to demand that, I think, much more. I don't think they would accept. If that's not acceptable at work, it's not acceptable where you live in your residential community or in your political, unit either. It's the, I think in one way, it's a little romantic idea, but it's one that's important to me. I think human beings want democracy. I really do. It's kind of built in. It's been developed for centuries. They want that. That's why we don't have kings anymore. That's why, it's slow. It's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. I get all that. But they want it. And one of the last frontiers is the workplace. And that's what's coming. And I don't think anything's going to hold it back. How fast it goes, what forms it takes, who knows. But we're not going to hold that. Just like we don't have kings, and nobody's bringing kings back. What is this? What is the king inside the workplace? Who needs this? We don't want this. Look at something, that's gross. Amazon. One man, Jeffrey Bezos, has $150 billion. Amazon has roughly 600,000 employees. They average between $11 and $15 an hour. That mass poverty, because that's what it is enables that wealth. That's not sustainable. Maybe his lifetime, certainly mine, but that's not sustainable. That's not going to work. And it does go back to the question of the state. There is this idea, Lenin in Russia, this famous phrase, referred to the withering away of the state, which is something Lenin was committed to. He wanted that. And it wasn't just some throwaway line to make nice with anarchists. He meant it. He felt that one of the things that a socialist change ought to involve is to get rid of the state, because it had a monopoly of violence, and because in his mind it was the way of enforcing with violence the dominance of one class over another. If you're a socialist and you want to get rid of classes, then you don't need a government, because you're not in the business of oppressing one class with another. But you have to be able to think. What? The thought of a classless society. That's not easy to do. Right, we come out of 2,000 years of slavery, feudalism, capitalism, clearly binary class divisions. That's in our heads, in our DNAs. It takes some effort to get beyond. You have to be open that you're trying to think something that we haven't seen for a long time, and that's hard. Doesn't mean you shouldn't do it, but it's hard.